Regrettably, your presence is not requested at the wedding. Haleila's fiancé believes you'll create an uncomfortable atmosphere. It fractured something deep within him. The very wedding he had a hand in orchestrating. The same wedding he had financed. What did he say in response? Frigid, exacting, interesting. I was the one footing the bill for the discomfort. And then he severed the connection. At the location, the provision of food services, the flowers. And just like that, what was meant to be the most joyous day of his sister's life started to unravel. Yet this narrative transcends mere vengeance. It delves into the essence of boundaries, exploring the consequences of confusing loyalty with obedience. And when the most reticent member of the family finally chooses to voice their thoughts, remain with us. For what lies ahead will provoke a reevaluation of your perceptions of family, forgiveness, and your own identity before we embark on David's emotional journey. Pause for a moment to express your appreciation for this video if you've ever felt overlooked. Share your thoughts. Have you ever felt the sting of exclusion from someone dear to you? And what was your reaction? Pass this video along to someone who could benefit from this narrative. And remember to subscribe for more impactful family drama tales that resonate deeply and awaken the spirit. Introducing David Johnson, a Seattle native whose heart is as expansive as the ocean that embraces his cherished city. At 40, David is recognized across the land, not for his own accolades, but for his steadfast commitment to his family. Envision a man perpetually poised to lend assistance, whether it be through a monetary safety net or a reassuring embrace. His life stands as a tribute to unwavering family loyalty, marked by his countless roles: mentor, peacemaker, and frequently the quiet support behind each family success. Today, though, David's steadfast determination wavers. A brief text from his mother, Susan, has sown a seed of uncertainty in his typically firm foundation. Haleila's forthcoming wedding transcends the ordinary family gathering for David. It is a celebration he has meticulously crafted with dedication and passion, yet the unforeseen utterances from Susan unveil a contrasting, agonizing truth. What steps can be taken to navigate the feelings surrounding a possible exclusion from a cherished family ceremony? As David wrestles with this unexpected message, one question remains: can the ties of family endure such a tempest? Join us as we delve into the intricate emotional landscape of David's steadfast conviction in the importance of family unity. Now confronted in the most intimate manner, David Johnson has consistently stood as the cornerstone of strength and unity within his family, a role he has taken on with steadfast dedication. From financial assistance to late-night conversations providing comfort, his conviction in familial loyalty is profound, to the extent that he has selflessly prioritized the needs of his loved ones over his own. A mere message from his mother, Susan, has reverberated through this foundation, leaving David at a pivotal juncture in his life. His unwavering commitment to family stands firm, yet the recent turn of events tests the core of his beliefs. Is it genuine loyalty when it exists solely on one side? Or does authentic familial support also encompass the establishment of boundaries? These questions cast a significant shadow as David wrestles with a tumult of confusion and pain. With each heartbeat resonating the mantra "family first," an undercurrent of uncertainty and tension suggests a conflict unlike any he has encountered previously. Is David capable of reconciling his ideals with the harsh truth that not everyone embraces his vision of unity? What lies ahead in this evolving narrative of family ties tested to their limits? Let us embark on a journey as we delve into this poignant narrative. We have just witnessed the profound significance David places on family loyalty, consistently serving as the guiding light of support within the Johnson clan. This steadfast commitment renders the forthcoming chapter of his narrative even more touching. Envision the moment you awaken to a text that rattles the core of your convictions. For David, this was far from a simple theory. The message arrived from his mother, Susan, and it was both succinct and heart-wrenching. Haleela's fiancé believes your presence could create discomfort, so it's advisable for you to miss the wedding. The sentiment was mirrored by his brother-in-law, Peter, the mediator who proposed this exclusion, anxious that past family tensions would complicate Haleela's momentous occasion. David's thoughts surged with memories of countless nights dedicated to wedding plans, the financial sacrifices he had endured, and the visions he had crafted for his sister's ideal day. In an instant, the fruits of his labor appeared to vanish, his contributions seemingly obliterated by a line drawn without his consent. The sharp pang of betrayal pierced through him, unraveling the very threads of his faith in the bonds of family, and casting doubt on every endeavor he had undertaken to maintain their unity. Had this become the essence of family? Is love merely a condition, reliant solely on the facade of harmony? Yet, the true conundrum lies in this. How does one harmonize a history of support with an act of exclusion that cuts the very bonds he had carefully cultivated? It is a query that resonates deeply within the soul of anyone who has ever experienced the sting of being undervalued by those they would go to great lengths for. As David reclines in solitude within his living room, a veil of uncertainty drapes over his customary optimism. In this solitude, however, there exists a space for deep reflection. What is the essence of family if not rooted in solidarity? How does one progress when that principle is boldly contested? These questions persist as David grapples with the emergence of emotions he would prefer to evade. With emotions laid bare and unresolved tensions lingering in the atmosphere, the scene is primed for profound reflections. As we reflect on these intricacies in our own existence, what lies ahead for David? In what ways will he traverse this arduous truth and reshape his role within the family unit? Let us uncover the truth. We have just witnessed the moment when David's world was irrevocably altered by a single message. An invitation to Haleela's wedding struck deeper than a mere affront to David's pride. It stirred a tempest of emotions he finds himself grappling with. He strides restlessly within, the limits of his chamber, the walls reverberating with his incredulity. David, feeling the sting of betrayal from those he promised to support, grapples with a profound sense of pain, casting doubt on all he believed regarding the bonds of family loyalty. His thoughts surge, revisiting each sacrifice every late night, conversation, every dollar invested, all driven by a singular purpose, securing his family's joy. How does one harmonize the affection for family with a heart so profoundly scarred? In the midst of turmoil, his family endeavors to maintain balance as the scales teeter on the edge. Invitations have been dispatched, choices determined, and still they proceed with caution, mindful of the delicate balance they navigate. They have opted for neutrality, yet one must ponder whether such a stance is genuinely attainable when every action appears to lean towards a particular side. David stands at the intersection of feeling and anticipation, where each route appears fraught with peril. Yet hidden within this chaos is a profound reality. The intensity of David's commitment to his family is truly remarkable. He has consistently served as the binding force, bringing together the scattered fragments with affection and unwavering dedication. A truth that does not escape the notice of those who linger in the periphery. Is this a pivotal juncture or an opportunity for deeper connections to emerge? As we witness David traverse this personal storm, a question arises for each of us. How far would we venture to maintain the bonds of family? And what transpires when those very bonds begin to fray? It is a query that has persisted through the ages, yet finds fresh resolution in each familial conflict, each stalemate. The manner in which David navigates his crisis will reveal not just his character, but also the resilience he derives from the love of those closest to him. What lies ahead? As we encounter David's cousin Rachel, we may uncover the insight that could illuminate his path through the tumultuous storm of uncertainty. In the midst of swirling emotions and unresolved tension, David seeks refuge in the cool afternoon breeze of the park. There, on a bench, sits his cousin Rachel, a steadfast source of comfort in his life. Noticing the worry etched on David's face, Rachel gently says, "You know, David, I was thinking about our old summers at Grandma's house. Remember those evenings, with everyone gathered around the fire, sharing stories and laughter?" Her eyes glimmer with nostalgia, coaxing a faint smile from David. A memory long buried beneath layers of recent hurt now resurfaces, bringing warmth to his heart. "I remember," he replies, his voice softening. "Those were good times." Rachel leans in, her tone imbued with wisdom and care. "Those moments remind me of how deeply connected we are, beyond just the blood ties." Her words linger in the air, resonating with profound truth. As they sit together, Rachel emphasizes how their shared memories embody the true essence of familial love, a connection that, despite its differences and disagreements, always seeks to return to unity. David's heart begins to soften as he reflects on her words. He starts to understand that the discomfort he feels might not outweigh the importance of preserving family ties. "I suppose it's easy to overlook the good," David confesses, a flicker of clarity brightening his expression. Rachel responds with a nod. "It's these cherished moments, David, that remind us of what family genuinely signifies beyond the conflicts." In their conversation, David comes to grasp the significance of forgiveness and understanding, sensing a shift within his inner turmoil. It's a moment of clarity that lights the way toward reconciliation. What lies ahead? Let's discover. We just witnessed David rekindling his bond with his cousin Rachel, as a treasured family memory awakened something profound within him. That memory served as a poignant reminder of the laughter, the warmth, and the unspoken bond that once flowed so effortlessly among them. In this moment of contemplation, David starts to perceive the expansive fabric of his family life, a fabric interlaced with both exquisite and arduous strands. He comes to understand that although the pain of being left out of Halila's wedding is profound, the bond and shared history with his family are far more substantial. In solitude, David sifts through his thoughts, discovering a profound clarity. The weight of pride and a bruised ego must not eclipse the far greater treasure of family harmony. In that moment, David makes a choice that is both thoughtful and intentional. In a poignant note to Halila and his mother, Susan, he recognizes the pain, but conveys his empathy for their present emotions and decisions. He elegantly withdraws his financial backing for the wedding, not from malice, but to set a new boundary, indicating a move towards more positive family interactions. David selects his words with precision, making certain that his message resonates with authenticity and the assurance of a brighter future. It is a gesture of kindness, a choice to embrace empathy over discord. For David, this choice signifies the dawn of a fresh chapter, one in which his financial contributions are distinctly separate from unwavering support, where his affection is conveyed through kindness and a deep respect for newly established boundaries. This crucial juncture reveals the true nature of maturity, where the unity of family prevails over individual pride. In his moments of contemplation, David realizes that genuine strength is found not in clinging to past grievances, but in the art of release and the reimagining of connections through empathy and grace. He understands that this journey demands patience and understanding, both from himself and his family, yet he treads this new path with a heart full of hope. With a fresh perspective, David resolves to cultivate his family connections through creative means. What insights can we glean from David's journey? In the upcoming scene, we shall delve into the significance of communication and the establishment of healthy boundaries. We have just witnessed David making a decision steeped in grace and wisdom, a choice that is both challenging and essential. His journey reveals deep, universal insights into communication and the limits that protect our well-being. At the core of every family exists a rich tapestry, intricately woven with threads of love, history, and occasionally clashing expectations. In David's situation, his ability to withdraw with grace serves as a poignant reminder that establishing healthy boundaries is not a sign of separation, but an affirmation of self-respect and love within the family. Envision family dynamics as a choreography where each participant must attune themselves, adjust their steps, and occasionally take the lead. David discovered that true communication transcends mere words. It involves a profound act of listening and grasping the unvoiced worries that linger beneath the surface. In each encounter, respect serves as the connection that transcends differences, nurturing an environment where conversation flourishes. Families frequently reflect the larger currents of society, where the essence of respect and understanding is vital for achieving harmony. David's experience stands as a compelling metaphor. In the face of pain, his mature responses illuminate the path ahead. In a realm that prizes swift responses, David opted for a moment of contemplation, showcasing a profound truth: the power of embracing patience and clarity in lieu of impulsive feelings. This raises a compelling question for us all. How frequently do we express our boundaries with compassion and remain steadfast in safeguarding our tranquility? As we explore the core of family, these lessons invite us to summon the bravery needed to cultivate respect within our connections. How can we, akin to David, harmonize love with self-respect to guarantee that our familial connections remain strong yet steadfast against personal compromise? What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth. We have delved into the fundamental significance of communication and boundaries within family life as vividly illustrated by David's journey. Now, let us shift our focus within. Reflect on your familial exchanges. Are there misunderstandings that persist, left unaddressed? One might easily think that they are solitary in their family trials, yet each family holds within it a tapestry of struggles and victories. What if we, much like David, decided to face these challenges not with irritation, but with understanding and a willingness to embrace? Through the lens of sincerity and compassion in every dialogue, we create a pathway toward restoration. Envision the deep influence that a sincere and genuine conversation can create, opening doors to fresh insights and revitalized bonds. What if we exchange silence for listening and anger for compassion? Such endeavors could very well nurture a deeper, more enduring connection within the family. Consider this. What might unfold if you initiated the journey toward reconciliation in your own life? As we delve deeper into David's narrative, we shall explore how these revelations transform his position within the family and pave the way for his development. What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth. In the intricate ballet of familial relationships, we recently witnessed David wrestling with emotions of alienation and pain following the arrival of that pivotal text. However, this was not the conclusion of his tale. In the midst of sincere dialogues and profound contemplation, David set forth on a path of self-discovery. He came to understand that although familial bonds may occasionally strain under the weight of adversity, they need not shatter. Through the act of revisiting treasured family memories, David discovered a newfound clarity, revealing a broader perspective, a perspective infused with love, patience, and acceptance. He acknowledged the profound nature of his family ties and made a commitment to reshape his position, not as a sacrificial figure, but as a source of support who honored personal boundaries. This change in viewpoint strengthened his bond with those he cherishes. Now, David transcends the roles of brother and son. He emerges as a bridge builder within his family. His journey illustrates that even in the face of betrayal or solitude, a route to understanding and harmony can be discovered. The essence of family lies in its ability to nurture growth and embrace forgiveness. As we reflect on David's transformation, let us ready ourselves to delve into what lies ahead. What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth in contemplating David's path of growth and reconciliation. The essence of the matter illuminates clearly. Family serves as the foundation of our existence, weaving together love, communication, and understanding. These elements serve as the foundation of strong and enduring family connections. Reflect on this. Much like David discovered, we too need to be deliberate in fostering these relationships. Family transcends mere presence in times of joy. It embodies the shared journey through turbulent waters, united and steadfast. Pause for a moment and reflect. When was the last time you genuinely listened to or valued a family member? Connections, much like David's, require dedication and a sense of humility. They impart essential lessons on empathy and the importance of putting aside pride for the sake of unity. Every conversation holds significance, and each gesture carries weight. Initiate contact, engage in candid conversation, and foster connections of comprehension. Let us all deliberately choose to nurture our family bonds, safeguarding them against the trials of time. In the intricate weave of existence, family stands as a thread of profound significance. Hold this thought dear to your heart. In what ways do various family members navigate comparable challenges? Next, we shall delve into Aunt Mary's viewpoint in earlier musings. We contemplated the significance of valuing familial connections and the determination needed to cultivate them. Now, let us explore the intricacies of David's changing mindset as he navigates this familial conflict. Just as David finds himself tethered to his disappointment, a familiar voice breaks through, a voice rich with wisdom and experience. His Aunt Mary, she has navigated her share of familial strife, carrying with her narratives that connect suffering to healing, illuminating journeys seldom taken but rich with affection. Mary begins by fondly reminiscing about a period when her own family was torn apart by regret and miscommunication. In a moment of contemplation, she recounts how a seemingly ordinary family gathering became frosty as past grievances emerged, driving a wedge between the members. In those moments, embracing bitterness seemed far simpler than extending forgiveness. As the days transformed into months, she discovered that beneath the surface of every family feud lies a tapestry of opportunity, the potential to cultivate resilience and unity rather than separation. David, she begins, her voice imbued with a sense of longing. Family conflicts don't define us, but how we navigate them truly matters. I recall the times when your Uncle Joe and I found it impossible to converse without elevating our voices. Time drifted by in quietude, with each party poised, anticipating the moment the other would extend a hand. In the act of winning, we both squandered precious moments. David listens with rapt attention, captivated by the similarities. Aunt Mary's tale transcends mere recollection. It transforms into a mirror that reveals the struggles he faces today. Mary articulates that it was only when a family health crisis called for their united focus that viewpoints began to change. Adversity, she recognized, had unexpectedly transformed into a catalyst for healing. They mended the divide not through grand gestures, but through small acts of kindness and a daily dedication to look beyond the shadows of past wounds and into the essence of shared memories. Her words echo in David's mind, sowing the seed of a question: what lies at the core of these conflicts? Is it an act of betrayal, or merely a yearning for validation and connection? This reflective dialogue stays with David, gently pushing him past the confines of his present emotions. He begins to perceive his circumstance not just as a dismissal from a wedding, but as a beacon prompting profound reflection on family dynamics. He begins to reflect: might it be easier to dismantle these barriers of communication through empathy and understanding instead of pride and anger? As Aunt Mary's tale draws to a close, she imparts a simple yet profound wisdom. David, whatever path you choose, keep in mind that moments of conflict are just as integral to your journey as those of celebration. Family doesn't fade. In disputes, it evolves with them. With fresh insights, David finds himself at the brink of his choice, uplifted by the intricate weave of familial wisdom, passed down through generations and shaped by countless experiences. Armed with Mary's tales of reconciliation, he contemplates the importance of reaching out, regardless of the tumult of his emotions. The notion that reconciliation may demand a subtle resilience and enduring patience, which he had not previously contemplated, presents a challenge for him. His forthcoming actions remain shrouded in uncertainty. Yet one thing is evident: a subtle push towards reconciliation rather than deepening the chasm. What lies ahead for David? In what ways will he integrate the insights gleaned from Aunt Mary's experiences into the fabric of his own family relationships? Solutions may be found in the company of someone known, offering a new and invigorating viewpoint. Let us uncover the truth. We have delved deeper into David's inner struggles, and now we are bringing forth a refreshing moment of levity through the perspective of a longtime companion. Enter Mark, David's childhood companion renowned for his cheerful demeanor and his knack for brightening even the darkest of times. Mark arrives unexpectedly, as is his custom, and discovers David brooding over his situation. Mark's arrival is far from understated, infused with a wit capable of breaking through the hardest of exteriors. Sitting down across from David, a grin spreading across his face, he declares, "You look like you could use a major league pick-me-up, buddy." Mark's life, too, is no stranger to the tumult of family drama, having endured his fair share of conflicts within the family. He narrates a particularly amusing incident involving his own family, a quintessential Mark's story about how he maneuvered through a dispute over a family recipe via an unplanned cooking contest that spiraled into chaos. As laughter fills the room, a transformation occurs. Mark transitions into a contemplative tone, intricately weaving insights into his story. "You know, Dave, sometimes families resemble those tenacious old recipes. One cannot dictate the myriad ingredients that life tosses into the mix, yet one possesses the power to determine the manner in which they are blended." A smirk plays on David's lips as he contemplates the metaphor, recognizing its striking resemblance to his own circumstances. Mark, with his signature blend of humor and depth, gently encourages David to broaden his viewpoint. "Consider your family feud as a sitcom, poised for an unexpected plot twist. Perhaps it's time for you to craft a new episode," he proposes, noting that navigating family disputes rarely unfolds seamlessly, akin to his unsuccessful endeavors in baking. Within that chaos, a profound lesson emerges: welcome the tumult. For it is frequently in such disarray that unforeseen harmony can be discovered. In a more somber tone, Mark reflects on his ongoing conflicts with his siblings, noting that, as time has passed, they have gradually found acceptance and understanding as their shared foundation. His narratives, rich with humor and tenderness, act as a reflection for David, aiding him in unraveling the complex web of feelings he has concealed. It serves as a subtle reminder that, at times, conserving energy for what genuinely holds significance is perfectly acceptable, even if it is wrapped In humor, Mark's narrative may not guarantee an ideal conclusion, yet it provides the means for a new beginning. Hey there, every family has its own chaotic recipe, yet it's precisely this that sets us apart. Perhaps embracing the moment with a smile could be beneficial. As laughter fills the air and memories of simpler days resurface, Mark imparts to David a valuable insight. Although David cannot alter the past, he possesses the power to reshape his response to it. With a flicker of hope igniting within him, David starts to notice the fissures in his present journey, coming to the realization that perhaps it is time to forge a new path toward harmony for his family. As Mark waves farewell, the atmosphere is imbued with a lasting warmth and a hopeful spirit. In the intricate labyrinth of familial intricacies, friends offer not just joy, but also a sense of understanding what lies ahead. Let us uncover the truth dot as we move away from the joyful memories with Mark. Let us reflect on a poignant gathering that embodies the affection and bonds David once held dear. Envision this: a radiant afternoon unfolds in the early embrace of summer. The Johnson family's backyard buzzes with laughter as the enticing scent of sizzling barbecue drifts through the atmosphere. Family members lounge on picnic tables, their expressions radiant with happiness and togetherness. This is a moment etched in David's memory, a moment that encapsulates the true meaning of family for him. In this moment captured, we see David, encircled by his nearest and dearest, embracing the essence of the cherished orchestrator of joy. His hearty laughter is infectious, radiating a warmth that captivates all around. Do you recall this particular instance? He calls out, directing his attention to Eric, his youngest nephew, who stumbles through his endeavor to execute a magic trick, drawing forth cheers and lighthearted teasing from the gathered crowd. In such moments, the ties between them were strengthened, serving as a poignant reminder of their collective past and the love that intertwined their lives. In a serene nook, Aunt Mary sits, her perceptive gaze surveying the familial exchanges, and she exchanges a knowing smile with David, a wordless recognition of their mutual commitment to nurturing these gatherings. Her narratives, infused with the essence of her own familial experiences, have consistently served as a wellspring of inspiration, imparting to David the significance of nurturing robust family connections. The gentle hum of conversation intertwines with the soft clinking of glasses, a testament to the shared toasts that celebrate years of steadfast togetherness. In this moment, David stands alongside Halila, their bond evident as they engage in playful banter about their shared childhood memories. Do you recall the tears that flowed on your very first day at school? Halila teases, her voice laced with affection rather than malice, a reflection of the playful essence of their connection. David's heart swells with pride and contentment, aware that he is woven into this intricate tapestry of laughter, stories, and love, a tapestry he has always held dear, believing it should remain unblemished. This tender memory holds particular significance for David today, as he finds himself at a crossroads where those joyful, intimate moments appear to be jeopardized by recent events. In moments of pain and confusion, the ties that bind us can easily fade from view. Yet it is the brief glimpses of joy and togetherness that fuel David's resolve to safeguard the memories that shaped his essence and principles. That day concluded with an impromptu conga line, orchestrated by none other than Uncle Joe, whose whimsical dance moves captivated everyone, both young and old, inviting them into a jubilant celebration of life and family. It is a dance floor like no other, free from the constraints of rhythm or tempo, yet brimming with the allure of unbridled joy, encapsulating the enchantment of shared existence. These gatherings transcend mere assembly. They forge memories that offer solace and resilience during difficult moments. As the scene gently dissolves, we are left with a profound understanding, the necessity of preserving these cherished family memories. Amidst the relentless pace of daily existence, we frequently fail to notice them. Connections grow cold, conflicts overshadow harmony, and the spirit of family dwindles into a sense of duty. In these treasured moments together, we find that family remains a constant wellspring of happiness and comfort. It imparts the significance of unity in the face of adversity, reminding us that even amidst discord, solidarity prevails. It is a lesson that David must cherish as he traverses the persistent divide with Halila and Peter, a poignant reminder of the true legacy that familial love and cherished memories provide. With the echoes of the past softly urging him forward, what choice will David make? Can forgiveness and understanding find a place as he reflects on the essence of these gatherings? Join us on this journey as we delve into these revelations and uncover the surprising ways in which family can provide support, even from the most unexpected places. As the echoes of cherished family gatherings linger in the air, David embarks on a journey through familiar paths, guided by a wave of new emotions. In a pivotal moment of his journey, assistance comes from an unexpected source: his estranged father, Robert. For years, their relationship had unfolded as a tapestry woven with misunderstandings and emotional distance, reminiscent of echoing footsteps in a long-forgotten corridor of their shared history. Now, Robert re-enters David's life, presenting the one element that has been absent: insight gained from navigating the intricate challenges of family dynamics. In a serene cafe, they gather, the soft hum of fellow customers providing a soothing ambiance. It serves as a common ground, a realm possibly unencumbered by the weight of emotional baggage. Amidst the warmth of steaming cups of coffee, Robert unveils tales that David has yet to encounter: the unspoken struggles with family, the concealed sacrifices, the quiet apologies that resonate with a depth beyond mere words. As David listens, he comes to understand that there exists a profound depth to the father he believed he knew. Robert speaks of forgiveness as if it were a cherished craft, one he has devoted his life to reviving. "Son," he murmurs, his voice carrying a weight of quiet wisdom, forgiveness isn't about the other person. It's about liberating oneself from an existence brimming with incomplete thoughts and unexpressed regrets. Life is fleeting, and clinging to burdens only weighs us down. This profound realization gently loosens the tightness in David's heart. As their dialogue unfolds, David begins to grasp the profound significance of release. The tale spun by his father about familial struggles evoke vivid imagery of resilience. Central to each narrative is the undeniable reality that families are far from flawless. They stand as a vibrant embodiment of endurance. Robert reveals his regrets, not to seek forgiveness, but to convey the shared humanity that binds them both. A question quietly takes shape in David's thoughts: how much longer can he remain ensnared by past grievances when the illuminating glow of understanding radiates so vividly now? Through his father's admission of both vulnerability and strength, David catches a glimpse of a tapestry of wisdom, intricately woven over years of navigating the complexities of family dynamics. In the warm embrace of this afternoon's light, David uncovers a fresh perspective on his identity, not merely as a brother or a son, but as a person empowered to reshape the tale of his family's legacy. What if forgiveness serves as a lasting bridge connecting the past to a future filled with hope, and he stands ready to take that initial step forward? As they stand to depart, an understated yet significant shift occurs between them. The intimate moments exchanged over coffee and heartfelt confessions dissolve the barriers that once separated us with silence and misunderstanding. Robert's eyes, once a canvas of past discord, now reflect a profound understanding and a mutual commitment to healing. An unforeseen gathering of a fractured family has blossomed into a cornerstone for rejuvenation and reconnection. The dialogue concludes not with a sense of finality, but instead with an invitation to explore further possibilities. What tomorrow holds for David and Robert is yet to be revealed, but it is sufficient to recognize that they have ignited a flicker of hope, a belief that, in the face of challenges within family ties, love and understanding can be unearthed, redefined, and experienced anew. As David ventures into the world, his heart feels buoyant, fortified by the wisdom gleaned from a life, richly experienced by someone he now recognizes as possessing a deeper understanding than he ever imagined. What new roles will this crucial moment allow him to assume? In what ways could he, in turn, serve as a guiding light of understanding and compassion for those within his family? Remain engaged as we delve deeper into these reflections in the upcoming scene, immersing ourselves in contemporary family dynamics and the diverse narratives that capture the universal emotions we all experience. What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth. As we move forward from David's newfound understanding with his estranged father, let us take a moment to reflect on the intricate tapestry of contemporary family dynamics. Envision Maria, a vibrant young woman hailing from Snow Hollow. She remembers a significant moment when her aunt, a firm traditionalist, confronted her cousin Ricardo about his choice to relocate to the other side of the globe to follow his passion for dance. Maria expresses, "Family serves as both an anchor and a wind. It can anchor us or set us free." This delicate balance between security and transformation is a common theme interlaced in the fabric of family life across the globe. Then there's Alex, a father in Cairo, whose journey has been shaped by the laughter and occasional challenges that arise from a blended family. He expresses, "Communication is our lifeline, with 3 boys from 2 marriages. It transcends mere affection. It's about truly hearing one another, even in moments of confusion." His narrative resonates with the reality that dialogue serves as a bridge, often constructed amid stormy seas, yet always essential for forging connections. In Tokyo, Aya, a businesswoman, embodies the delicate equilibrium of honoring her elders while forging her own unique journey. After grappling with her parents' initial dismay regarding her career choices, she smiles and says, "We may waver like bamboo in the wind, but our roots keep us connected." Her story underscores the delicate balance of respecting family expectations while forging her own path. Omar and Jamal from Nigeria, 2 brothers, embarked on a journey that transformed their sibling rivalry into a deep bond, a change hastened by the loss of their father. Omar reflects, "We came to understand that our differences should never overshadow the cherished memories we hold dear." Family embodies the acceptance of flaws. In their journey, we witness that although loss may shatter, it can equally mend and bring hearts together. Every one of these narratives, infused with cultural nuances, reveals a singular, profound truth: the feelings of love, disappointment, pride, and joy that weave through family relationships are shared across all humanity. They evoke the fundamental idea that families, regardless of their geographic or cultural backgrounds, are united by the shared emotions that echo through the ages. As we ponder these narratives, consider this: how frequently do we allow our expectations to obscure our gratitude for those who anchor us? The inquiry acts as a call to both appreciate and thoughtfully scrutinize our connections with family. Akin to David, who is discovering how to reshape his understanding of what family signifies for him. As we explore these experiences further, let us keep in mind that every family, regardless of their circumstances, encounters challenges that test their connections and moments of triumph that honor their unity. Through Maria's fervent journey amid family strife and the restorative connection between Jamal and Omar, These stories illuminate the path toward deeper understanding and compassion within our own family dynamics. What lies ahead in David's journey? As we embark on this journey, let us explore how reconciliations can evoke unforeseen warmth and how, with a touch of patience and empathy, families can truly become the sanctuaries they were always intended to be. As we reach the conclusion of our journey, let us take a moment to embrace the reassuring truth that resonates through the ages. Regardless of the challenges we face, family remains a steadfast source of strength and comfort. Envision the poignant scenes woven into a tapestry of vivid recollections. Uncle Joe at the threshold, arms wide open, eyes glistening with appreciation as he welcomes his long-lost sister into his embrace. In a sun-drenched garden, nieces and nephews dash toward one another, their laughter intertwining in the air like the sweet melodies of songbirds at dawn, blissfully unaware of the past conflicts that once strained their bonds. In unison, we observe weddings where the gentle resonance of familial unity weaves through every chord of love's joyous occasion. Remember, mother whispers softly into her daughter's ear before the dance. For every shadow that divides, there is a light that heals. In these gatherings and moments of reconciliation, a rich tapestry of forgiveness emerges. Under the sprawling branches of the ancient magnolia, fathers find common ground, sowing seeds of understanding that flourish once more in a kitchen filled with the weight of memories. Cousins come together, the scent of casseroles and custards weaving a silent narrative of togetherness. This collection unveils the threads that connect us. Amidst the discord and quietude, a steadfast thread intertwines our personal paths, sewing fragments of the heart's enigma into a tapestry of collective resilience. Imagine the fleeting moments just before the storm subsides, as the rain yields to the initial shimmer of sunlight, illuminating rainbows across both the broken and the restored, such as family. After heated exchanges and brief moments of irritation arise the warm embraces and knowing nods, unspoken promises to prioritize love above all else. David stands among them, our unwavering hero, revitalized by the insights gained from the acts of listening and forgiving. He, much like many who navigate the intricate ties of family, sets forth on a journey of reconciliation, boldly offering an olive branch not as an indication of frailty, but as a testament to deep-rooted familial resilience. As the frames of this poignant montage flicker past, a gentle melody weaves through each reunion, each reconciliation, softly resonating with our hearts. It serves as a reminder that within each home, behind every door, exists a chapter of unfolding tales, narratives that intertwine and grow, nourished by the boundless reservoir of love. In moments of familial discord, we may find ourselves reflecting on a profound truth. Real strength is not found in stubbornly defending our positions amidst disagreements, but rather in our capacity to connect those divides through compassion and unwavering affection. May this concluding montage evoke a straightforward, yet deeply significant inquiry in our hearts. In what ways have we demonstrated to our family that they genuinely hold value in our lives? In this contemplation, let us uncover fresh pathways, vibrant landscapes of insight where harmony flourishes. Family is the sanctuary where the heart establishes its most profound connections. A distinctive tapestry of characters and narratives woven together by the bonds of collective memories. In this symphony of affection, joy, and wisdom gained, we conclude not merely with a goodbye, but with a beckoning, a plea to treasure and cultivate our familial connections, transforming each disagreement into a graceful waltz of enhanced comprehension. As the final notes linger and the imagery draws to a close, seize this opportunity to hold your family close, cherishing them with a fresh sense of gratitude. Our journey is far from complete. Thus, what awaits us next in this magnificent tapestry we call life? Let us advance, united as one.